back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a chest stand. So as you can probably tell, I've been down to my dance studio. I've been down here for about almost 2 hours. I've done basically everything you can think of. A lot of time spent on, on like cardio and strength exercises that will just help improve me as a dancer, and I want to start getting more consistent with them. And I have not posted in a very long time, and that is my fault, but I've been super busy. I've had end of year tests, I've had my theatre school's annual show, and there's just been a lot of stuff going on, and I've gone down to dance show after school instead of in the weekends, so I'd go straight after school and I wouldn't bring my camera, and I just haven't had time to film any videos down here. But now that everything's kind of freed up a bit and there's only 2 more weeks till the summer, I will definitely be doing a lot more videos. During the summer, I'm aiming to do about a video every week or every couple of weeks. It just depends because I'm going on holiday. I'm also doing a Greatest Showman workshop, so I think it's the new Disney musical film thing. One of the original members of the cast in the ensemble is coming to teach me and some other people some choreo from it. I think it's about 3 or 4 hours long, so that's going to be very fun. And I've recently been in my Greatest Showman feels even before the opportunity came about. I don't know what's about it, but I'm just loving it at the moment. But anyway, let's get started. You're going to want a yoga mat. You definitely don't want to do it on the hard floor, because doing it over and over again will hurt your chin, and it will hurt your hips if you have bony hips like me. Okay, so my yoga mat set up here is a very thin one. I definitely recommend having a thicker one. Most people first learn to do it, or a chest balance, on their bed, which is alright, but then you don't get the stable ground. So I'd say if you don't really have it, just try and get a thick yoga mat, and if you don't, it's not really the end of the world, and it won't be up there for long, because I find it very hard to breathe when I'm holding a chest balance. So one habit you want to avoid when doing a chest stand is going on your throat, which I know seems very hard to do, but what you want to do is your chin and your chest on the floor. And or mostly your chin, but you don't want to get it so that your throat is on the floor, which I made a mistake of doing that at one of my comps, because the chest stand I'm showing you today is just with my legs up like this. For my solo, I had to have them over in front of my head, which means I had to push forwards onto my throat, which I don't want to be doing, and so I'm not going to be showing you guys today. But if you want to have a go at, once you've got it, bringing your legs forwards, go ahead, just try not to go on your throat, because it's really bad. And the rest of my solo, my eyes were watering, and it just looked like it for the whole entire rest of my solo. So that's a mistake I am never making again. So I haven't done a chest stand in a really long time. I've done it since like my last comp, and that's kind of it. But I remember learning how to do a chest balance when I was like 8. We just did them at my elite squad, and they said just try it, just roll, and then obviously what I'm about to show you. And I just did it straight away, and it was something that I found quite easy, which other people don't. And if you don't find it easy, then that's okay, because a lot of people do not find it easy, since it requires a lot of squeezing your muscles. So the first step is actually getting into it. Many mistakes people make is going like this, and when they go, they just go like this, and then boom, don't worry, your back is flat, you're on the floor, and your feet only made it to here. And this is definitely not a chest balance. So when you start like this, you've got to make sure that you roll. So you want to arch your back as much as you can. Make sure that you have stretched out your back, which I'm actually going to do now, because I have stretched out for like splits and stuff, but I've not stretched my back. It doesn't have to be long. It just has to make sure that you've actually stretched it a bit. And we're just going to go into child's pose. Anyway, back to it. And you're here, you want to have your knees wide. Doing it like this is so much harder than having your knees wide. You don't want your toes curled under, you just want them flat. And what you're going to do is just arch your back. I like to have my hands kind of here, up against my thighs, so I can then go back as far as I want to. And it's just arch your back a little bit, just because a wheel, if you want something to roll, a square won't roll, but a circle will. So you've got to think of yourself like this part of yourself from your knees all the way up to your shoulders. If you want to roll, which we're rolling into the chest stand, a square cannot roll with a straight side, and this is one of our straight sides of the square. You want to have an arc, which is about a quarter of a circle, so then it can roll. So from here, we're just going to go through it slowly. You're just going to roll, and then you're going to end up where you were when you were flat. But just get used to that rolling momentum and putting your hands down to the side, flat like this. Palm of my hands on the floor, and just get used to it like this. And keep doing those rolls, and then stopping once you're kind of flat on the ground, so like this, and then stop. You can really see that I had much more momentum since my knees kind of went, instead of going flat, and you just go straight down. So, from here, if you feel confident now, rolling into it, you feel like you can roll nice and smoothly like that, then you're on to the next step. So the next step is actually kind of getting into the chest stand position. You want to be, I always call it a chest stand, but actually now that you think about it, it's more like a chin stand. But people call it different things, because I know that my dance teacher called it a chest balance, I think, and then sometimes people call it a chin stand, because basically on your chin. I have no idea. But you can call it whatever, really. It's basically the same move. So once you feel confident rolling, you're going to want to do the same thing and roll it, and instead carry on onto your chin and just kick your legs. At the same time, just try and get them a bit up so that you're kind of in, so let's say you're rolling and you just want to get them like here, just 45 degrees of the way up like this, like that. So you've rolled, you're keeping your legs together, you don't want one leg than the other, because that's not what it is. Do your legs both at the same time as you roll, and they get about 45 degrees of the way there. And you're just going to want to keep repeating it. So move back, down, boom, and then you do that. My floor is very hard, so all these loud banging noises sound a lot worse than they really are. That's why I normally stay up in there instead of my feet crashing back down, but a bit of control would be nice. And that's the second step. Getting that is quite good, because really from there you just got to go a bit further and squeeze. So now that you've done that, you're going to want to try and get your legs almost all the way up. And you might not be able to hold it, but just try and get them all the way up, kick and back down. And then from there you can work on squeezing it too. From there you just want to roll. Try and kick your legs as far forwards and up as you can, and then you keep going from there. So my knees are wide, I'm leaning back, and then I'm not going to say anything because I always can't breathe when I do these. But you lean back, you roll, and you're just going to kick. So hopefully, I don't think you saw my legs, but I think that you saw that I went further than the last time. Let me move my camera. I'm just going to show you again, but that's the next step.